Just allow your mind to tune into the sound of the fork and my voice as you continue breathing. And shake off the day, let it go. That one's done now. You're going to take the next hour or so and just, it's your time. Time for you to rejuvenate and recharge, relax and let go. So now what we want to do as we're exhaling is we want to just purse the lips. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And purse your lips, put a bit of pressure on the exhalation. You should notice that this is creating a bit of pressure below your rib cage. And what that is that's your diaphragm engaging. So we continue taking some more nice, long, deep, slow breaths like this. As you engage your diaphragm, you send a message through your whole body that you're safe now. It's okay to relax and let go. Deeper into relaxation. And so now what we want to do is, without straining of course, is just see if we can slow our exhalations down and extend them. You should feel this is really bringing you back into your body. I'm going to use the sound of my fork, and we're going to use your intention to open and activate these body points. We'll begin with the 2 points on the bottom of your feet, sometimes known as the K1 points. They're found between the big toe and the next toe along, and just around at the knuckle area. We just set the intention for this point to open and activate. Using the sound, allow the sound to do that. This is the point where we ground, or we discharge the pain. It's no longer serving us, no longer beneficial for us to have and carry around. And now we'll move up to the side of each knee. We'll just set the intention to use the sound once again to open and activate a point on the side of each of your knees. Now we'll use the sound to create a pathway from the knee points down to the feet points. As it travels down along this pathway, it opens it up, clears out any obstacles, preparing it for whatever comes up during a session to be able to pass down along this pathway easily and effortlessly. Now we'll move up to the points on the side of each of your hips. Once again, we'll use the sound to open and activate these points. We'll set our intention to run the sound down from the hip points down to the knee points. And as it travels down, it opens the pathway. And from the knee points, it continues down to the K1 points and out into the earth. Now we'll move up to your sternum above your heart, and we'll activate this point with the sound. We'll set the intention for the sound to just fill your heart up, light and joy. And once the heart's full, we'll send the sound down to both hip points. As it travels down, it opens the pathway down to both hip points, down to the knee points, down to the K1 points on your feet, and out into the earth. Now we'll come over to the lung points and we'll activate both of them at the end of your collarbones. We'll bring the sound back in from both lung points into the heart point. And it runs down to the hip points. Down to the knee points. And out into the earth. Now we'll come to the point on the top of your head. We'll open and activate that point. We'll bring the sound down to the lung points from the point on the top of your head. And back into the heart point. Down to the hip points. Down to the knee points. Down to the feet points. And out into the earth. We'll just spend a couple of activations of the fork now. Just allowing the sound to fill up the point on the top of your head. And as it does that, it overflows, running down into the lung points, and as they fill up and overflow with sound, the sound runs back into the heart point, filling it up. And when it's full, it overflows. And the sound runs down to the hip points. And when they're full, they overflow. And the sound runs down into the knee points. Filling them, overflowing down into the feet points, and out into the earth. And we set the intention for anything that doesn't serve us from today, that it travels out along this pathway, out through your feet and into the earth. And we let go of this, it allows us to just relax even just a little bit more. So in a moment, not now, but in a moment, I'm going to change forks and then I'll go ahead and re-establish the biofield. Ground the Earth Star. Connect the Sun Star into the Sun. Your job as I'm doing this is, if you feel any discomfort at any time, just set the intention to breathe into that area. Allow it to release and let go. Set the intention to use your breath and allow the sound to just open it up and let it go. And just placing the fork just behind the Earth Star, which is around about your ankles. Just shaking hands. The star sounding a bit tired, so we'll just wait for it to come up in brightness and clarity. That's a clearer, brighter Earth star. So we'll begin to start to move it down to around 10 to 12 inches below your feet. Okay, it's really sluggish tonight. I'll bring the brightness back in. And as your mind follows this sound down, continue to breathe. Allow the sound to bring back the brightness, the cheerfulness. Bring in the safety, the sanctuary, the tranquility. That's better, the Earth star's starting to move easy now. So the Earth star's into position, and we'll turn now and bring the sound up the ascending current, opening up the central channel. So run the sound from the Earth star back to the energy center between your feet. And from the energy center between your feet to the energy center between your knees. We bring the sound into the tailbone, into the root chakra. And from the root chakra, it goes into the sacral chakra. From the sacral chakra into the solar plexus. From the solar plexus into the heart chakra. heart chakra into the throat chakra, into the third eye, into the crown chakra, and we bring the sound out of the top of your head and it'll form into a whale spout, and bring it all the way back around down to the Earth Star, forming the outer layer of your biofield. So we charge this pathway from the Earth Star all the way up and back around down to the Earth Star on the outside of the field. And that's why we want a nice clear sound. Nice clear central channel and a firm but flexible outer layer of the biofield. Everything on the outside is not you, everything on the inside is you. So now we'll go ahead and ground. And to ground the Earth Star, all we do is drop a line from the Earth Star all the way down to the center of the planet. And just set the intention. Pretend, imagine, suppose you could do it. Drop a line all the way down. And as that line reaches the center of the planet, we're going to drop 2 more from your K1 points all the way down to the center of the planet. And as they reach the center of the planet, we'll drop 2 more from the points on the sides of your knees all the way down to the center of the planet. Then 2 more from the hip points all the way down to the center of the planet. Two more from the front of your heart all the way down to the center of the planet. And then finally 2 more from the back of your heart. All the way down to the center of the planet. Creating a solid, stable connection, grounding you to the planet, grounding you in your biofield, in your body. So now we'll move up to the sun star, just above your head, and we'll pull that back up into position about 10 to 12 inches above the top of your head. The sun star has been paying attention to what's going on to the Earth star. It's already sounding clear and bright and strong, so we'll begin to move that off the top of your head and into position. That's the sun star into position. So we'll turn now and we'll send the sound down along the descending current, which spirals around the first current we sent upwards. To do this, we build the light bridge from the sun star back to the crown chakra. And as we run the sound down into the crown chakra, we fill it up. We fill it up and we bring insight and clarity into your crown chakra, which is your relationship with the universe and the flow of time, your place, being in time, the cycles of nature, your place in the universe. We use the sound to activate a deeper understanding and clarity and awareness on what this means to you. Then we bring the sound from the crown chakra down into the third eye, your seat of intuition, mental processes. A lot of thinking been going on. The sound's gone really quiet and dull. No, that's what we want. As we use the sound to clean it out, bring clarity and guidance. And calm those mental processes down. Open up the intuition. Open up the ability to listen and hear and see. The deeper side of life. And to accept what you hear and see. And trust. We come out of the third eye and we bring the sound down into the throat chakra, your seat of communication, truth, inspiration, expression. We use the sound to bring in insight and clarity and guidance, and also the courage to honour your truth and speak your truth, both outside into the world and also internally to yourself. We bring in insight and guidance as to how you can do that in a compassionate way, in a way that's empathetic but also honours yourself and honours your truth. We bring the sound down into the heart. Your heart chakra is the centre or the seat of love. We open it up to the flow of giving and receiving love. Giving and receiving love to all others, and also giving and receiving love to yourself. Open up to the joy of love, Open up to gratitude and forgiveness, compassion, all of the virtues that come and make up love. Open up to a deeper understanding of this. And we bring the sound down into the solar plexus. The solar plexus is your seat of power, your power center. As we think about what it means to be powerful, just observe how that sits with you. Because you did not come here to be small. You came here to fulfill a purpose. And part of fulfilling that purpose does require power. So we open up to understanding and accepting our power, appreciating it, and being at peace with using our power, but also knowing that having power is not to be used to bring harm to another. Having power is to be used to fulfill your purpose. So we open up to accepting our power. And we bring the sound down into the sacral chakra. Your center of creativity, abundance, pleasure, intimate relationship, your sense of self-worth. The seed of what it means to be a natural being, a part of nature. What it means to express that nature within in a creative and loving way. Open up to accepting and understanding our nature and being at peace with our nature, regardless of whatever conditions may be opposed on us. We open up to the insight that is okay to be a natural being, a part of nature, and that nature is a part of us. Still a little bit of dullness and a little bit of shakiness in there. That's the one we want. So we bring the sound down now into the root chakra, our center of connection, tribe, community, family, what it means to be safe and have a home Open up to knowing you have a place on the planet, you have a purpose. We open up and understand that it is okay to do what you need in order that you feel safe. That that's your responsibility. Only you can truly make yourself feel safe. And you must do whatever you need to do in order to make that happen. So long as you don't bring harm to another. So bring our breath deep now. Inhale through the nose, and this time as we exhale, we want to exhale out through those 2 points on the bottom of our feet. Continue inhaling and exhaling out through your feet. As we tune in, safety, sanctuary, connectivity. And the connectivity I'm talking about is being connected to the rest of your species and all other life on the planet. That connectivity that you feel inside you. Just follow the sound as it guides you back to that place inside you where you know you are safe, where you know everything is all right. That place that is deep under all of the noise, all of the drama. That's right. Now I bring the sound down to between your knees. The knees are about moving forward in life. Obstacles and attachments, confusion. I bring clarity and insight and understanding to know that all the obstacles on our path get placed there by us. And when we accept responsibility for our obstacles, the moment we do that, that is when we become free to go over them, to go around them, to go under them, and to even go through them. That's when we realize that the only purpose the obstacle serves is to remind us to come back to ourselves, to remind us of our purpose, the purpose we came here. Because once you've remembered your purpose, there can be no confusion. And there's no need to be attached to that which holds you back or slows you down. And we bring the sound down to the energy center between our feet. And the feet are all about our stance, what we stand for, what's our direction. The feet are also how we can move away from stresses and that which doesn't serve us, and move towards and along our path towards our purpose. So bring clarity and insight and guidance down to this center. Also bring courage, the courage it takes to walk our path. In a world that's trying to push you off it. Now we bring the sound all the way down to the Earth Star, and when it hits the Earth Star, it turns into a whale spout. It comes all the way up to the Sun Star, inside the outer layer we built before. So we run the sound down the descending current, down to the Earth Star, and back around up to the Sun Star on the inside. We charge this pathway up with the sound. So now we'll bring the energy of the sun down to the Sun Star. And we'll run that down the pathway and back around on the inside layer, back to the Sun Star. We'll charge this pathway up with the energy from the sun. So we open up to divine inspiration, divine guidance, divine intuition, divine insight, while at the same time being grounded onto the planet. And while we're here, we'll take a moment to run 2 lines from the front of the heart back up to the sun. 2 lines from the back of the heart back up to the sun. 2 lines from the front of the lung points back up to the sun. 2 lines from the back of the lung points up to the sun. And finally a line from the top of your head back to the sun. So we have you grounded in your body, in your biofield, onto the planet with your head connected to divinity, at home in your body, at home on your planet, as it goes hurtling through space. You're now established in the space-time continuum. We're going to move on now. We're going to do some, what I like to call, diving into deep relaxation for tonight's session. You're going to find this really relaxing. And it's quite easy to do, because if you've ever seen or if you've ever dived into water, it's actually really effortless. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this place of relaxation where you are now as a guide, almost like your diving board, and we're just going to dive off that and go a little bit deeper into relaxation. We'll just allow the sound and my voice to guide you, to keep you safe as you go deeper. So in a moment, not now, but in a moment, I'm going to count down from 7 to 1. And I'd like for you, as I count down, just imagine you could find a place that's just a little bit more relaxed than where you are now. A place in you. Now, there's no right or wrong way of how you do this. You can just say, where is the place that's a bit more relaxed? You could even say, I'm open to imagining the possibility that I can be a little bit more relaxed. Whatever you do is fine. But as I count down from 7 to 1, I want you to look for that place. I want you to find it. And by the time I get to 1, I want you to be in that place that's a little bit more relaxed than where you are now. So starting now, counting down from 7 to 6. That's right, look around. Where is that part in me that's a little bit more relaxed than where I am now? 5, 4, look around for it, find that place. 3, using the sound of my voice, the sound of my forks, use it to guide you into that place. 2, that's right. 1, go there and be there now. And now you're in this place that's a little bit more relaxed than where you were before. Just spend a few moments using the sound of my fork to explore it, get to know it. What does it feel like to be this relaxed? Is there any colours? Is there any texture? Is there a sound? Is there a symbol? What's this place that's a little bit more relaxed like? Might like to use the sound of my fork like a spotlight. If there's walls, you could shine it on there. Have a look. Do whatever you need to do to become connected with this place that's a little bit more relaxed. That's right. Now, because you've done such a great job of that, we're going to have some more fun. Because the thing about relaxation is there's really no limit to it. If you want, you could go twice as deep into relaxation as where you are now. I don't know if you can imagine what that would be like. But I'd like for you to see if you could imagine or pretend even what it would be like if you were able to follow the sound of my voice and the sound of the forks and go twice as deep into relaxation as where you are now. What would that be like? How would you know that you were twice as deep in relaxation? Would it be something you could sense? Or is it just something you're imagining? How would you know if you were twice as deep into relaxation? What would it feel like to be that relaxed? The amazing thing about going into relaxation this deep this is where the real work gets done, where the real healing takes place. And when you come back, you feel refreshed, rejuvenated, revitalized. Because when you're this deep into relaxation, you hand it all over to the intelligence within your body, and it gets to work doing all the things it needs to do as fast as it can. So that you come back lighter, brighter, faster, stronger, better in all areas of your life. And you also come back with something else. You come back with the knowing of what it's like to be this deep into relaxation. You come back with the memory and the ability to return here whenever you want. Whenever you can just take a bit of time out and go, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of that deep relaxing. And all you have to do is imagine you're hearing the sound of my forks. Follow your breathing. Just allow yourself to go back into this deep relaxation. Okay, so now it's time to come back. So we just allow the sound of the forks to bring you back up. Only as fast as you can come back up, with the knowing that you know what it feels like to be this deeply relaxed, just like you know the back of your hand. So follow the sound of the forks and the sound of my voice, coming back up out of deep relaxation, feeling good, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, revitalized. That's right. Keep coming back up. And now as you come back in to the body, up out of deep relaxation, I'm going to go ahead and initiate the closing sequence. And to do that, we start with figure eights, starting at the solar plexus, going down around your feet, coming back around, crossing over the solar plexus, going up around your head. And do 2 more of these as you keep coming back into your body, back into the room. Inhaling in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, feeling the oxygen, revitalizing, bringing your mind and body back up. Now I'm going to wrap you in a cocoon. Just tie everything in, all the work we did tonight. I'll start at the bottom of your feet and I'll come up over your body, crossing over, working my way up above your head, coming back down, crossing over the body, wrapping you up in a cocoon. All the good work you did tonight. This deep relaxation is now a part of your awareness. It's now a resource that you can access. And the more you do it, it's like riding a bike. The better you become at it, and the deeper you'll go. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you heal. Just allow the fork to keep bringing you back up into the room. Lightness in your heart, joy in your heart, clarity in your mind, and vitality in your body. So just spend a couple of moments taking some nice long slow inhalations through the nose, exhaling out through the K1 points on the bottom of your feet. As you take a few deep breaths like this, we'll set the intention for anything else that needs to discharge from tonight's session, and it does so easily and effortlessly. Out through these points on your feet into the earth, where it's recycled and used elsewhere. You might want to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. When you're feeling like you're clear-headed, ready to get on with your evening, you can sit up.